After the new year, my uncle said to me and my sister, "Girl, don't go to the table." My mother was stunned, then smiled and said, "Yes, yes." She drove my sister and I into the kitchen. I feel wronged because my uncle bullies my family and my mother helps outsiders. My mother slapped me in the face. "What are you thinking? Eat quickly. You can't even take a plate of dishes from here tonight." My dad gave birth to 2 daughters in a row and went to the hospital for ligation. In his words, "I can have one, and I can have 2, and I like children. That's enough. Why don't you have a son to inherit the family business? Their daughters are not dead, so the girl can't get married?" He looked. "It has to be open. The older generation can't think about it." My grandmother cried and asked him to have another son. My dad responded with a smile, turned around and went to the hospital for ligation, and took the report in front of her and said, "You can have a grandson, but your daughter-in-law is really born. That's not mine. Can I guarantee my lifelong colleagues? No matter who my wife belongs, can you be your own grandson?" My grandmother is silent. What he wants is his own grandson, not a wild grandson. This move has made my mother purified for 20 years. In addition, my family is in good condition and a wealthy life, so my mother has developed a beautiful and rich woman. From the moment I can remember, I thought my mother was a woman who didn't worry about anything except drinking tea and shopping. Although I am a little older, I am not as good as my common sense in life. Until a year ago, my uncle from my hometown frequently called my father and urged him to go back to his hometown to celebrate the new year. My dad refused, but this year he brought his family of 4 back to his hometown. At the request of our uncle, we prepared a gift box for tobacco and alcohol to visit our uncle. In the words of my uncle, this is called orderly old and young. The elder brother is the father and grandparents die. My uncle is equivalent to my father's father and must do everything. My dad has always been open-minded and has not returned to his hometown for many years, so he just lets him go with this little thing. Unexpectedly, as soon as he entered my uncle's house, he made a second request: "Let my father pack a top-notch banquet in the best hotel in the local county town as a reunion dinner." This is nothing, after all, it's the Chinese New Year, so it's natural to invite your family to have a meal. The 2 families were lively together. After sitting down at the dining table, my uncle made a third request: "Girl, don't serve the table." My sister and I were both stunned. At this moment,